God, can you hear my prayers? God, can you hear me? Not the polished words I speak in church, not the verses I quote because I know them by heart. I'm talking about the words that never leave my mouth, the ones buried beneath my fears, the tears that fall when no one is watching, the prayers that sound more like broken breathing than beautiful sentences. Can you hear those? Because sometimes it feels like my prayers disappear before they reach the ceiling. I've prayed for healing, I've prayed for strength, I've prayed for doors to open, I've prayed for peace, and some days it feels like heaven is painfully quiet. I wonder if I'm praying wrong. I wonder if I'm asking for too much. I wonder if you still see me the way you did before life knocked me down. Then I remember, you heard Moses before the Red Sea ever opened. You heard Hannah before she ever held her child. You heard David hiding in caves. You heard Daniel surrounded by lions. You heard Jesus in the garden when his sweat became like drops of blood. So maybe silence doesn't mean absence. Maybe waiting doesn't mean rejection. Maybe you're doing something deeper than giving me an immediate answer. Because if every prayer were answered the moment I spoke it, I would never learn trust, I would never discover endurance, I would never know what faith really is. Faith isn't believing after the miracle. Faith is believing before it. God, I'm tired. Life has stretched me beyond what I thought I could handle. People have walked away. Dreams have fallen apart. Some mornings, I wake up smiling. Other mornings, I barely have enough strength to whisper your name. But even when my voice is weak, my soul is still reaching for you. So hear this prayer, not because my words are perfect, but because my heart belongs to you. If you're saying wait, teach me patience. If you're saying grow, teach me humility. If you're saying let go, give me the courage to release what I've been holding too tightly. And if you're preparing blessings I cannot yet see, prepare me to carry them with wisdom. I'm done measuring your love by how quickly my circumstances change. I'm done believing silence means you forgot me, because the same God who formed galaxies can hear one trembling voice. The same God who counts the stars, counts every tear I've cried. The same God who defeated death has not abandoned my story. So today, even without all the answers, I choose faith. Even with unanswered prayers, I choose hope. Even with scars that still ache, I choose to believe you're writing a chapter one cannot yet understand. Maybe my breakthrough isn't late. Maybe it's being built. Maybe the door hasn't opened because you're strengthening the person who will eventually walk through it. God, if you hear anything today, hear this. I haven't quit. I'm still here, still believing, still praying, still hoping, still trusting that your timing is greater than my impatience. One day, I'll understand why the nights were so long. One day I'll see why you said, not yet. One day every unanswered prayer will make sense in the light of your purpose. Until then, I'll keep praying. Not because I always hear your voice, but because I believe you always hear mine. And that is enough to keep me going one more and more. God, if you answered, would I even recognize your voice? I've spent so much of my life listening to the world that sometimes I can't tell the difference between fear and wisdom, between my own thoughts and your direction, between my anxiety and your warning. How would I know it's you? Would you speak like thunder that shakes the mountains? Would the room suddenly fill with light? Would I hear my name the way Samuel did in the middle of the night? Would you whisper so softly that only a heart willing to slow down could hear you? That's what frightens me. Not that you're silent, but that you may have been speaking all a long while. I was too distracted to listen. Maybe I expected fireworks, while you were sending whispers. Maybe I kept staring at closed doors, while you were pointing me toward another path. Maybe I kept asking you to change my circumstances, while you were trying to change me. God, how do I know it's you? Because my own voice is loud, my fears are loud, the opinions of people are loud, social media is loud, news is loud, regret is loud, shame is loud. Everywhere I turn, someone is telling me who I should become, what I should chase, what I should fear, what success should look like. The world never stops talking, but you seem to speak in moments. The world calls ordinary, in the sunrise, in the stillness before dawn, in a verse I wasn't even looking for, in the unexpected kindness of a stranger, in the peace that arrives without explanation, in the conviction that gently says, no, or wait, or keep walking. I've noticed something. Fear screams, you don't. Fear rushes, you don't. Fear confuses, you don't. Fear pushes me toward panic. You lead me toward peace, even when the road ahead is uncertain. Maybe that's how. I know, because your voice doesn't always remove the storm. It steadies my soul inside it. Maybe our answer isn't always a sentence. Maybe it's a strength that wasn't there yesterday. A courage I can't explain. A forgiveness I didn't think I had. A hope that survives another disappointing day. Maybe that's you. Maybe when I almost gave up, but somehow found the strength to keep going. That was you speaking, not with words, but with presence. I've been asking you to talk, while you've been asking me to trust. I've wanted explanations. You've been offering relationship. I've wanted certainty. You've been building faith, and faith has never depended on hearing everything. It depends on believing the one who already knows everything, God. Sometimes I wish you'd answer every question immediately. Tell me exactly where to go, who to trust, what decision to make when my breakthrough will come, when the pain will finally stop. But maybe if you gave me every answer, I would stop seeking you. I'd become dependent on information instead of intimacy. Maybe that's why your voice is often found in the quiet, because quiet removes the competition. Quiet reveals what noise is hidden. Quiet reminds me that your presence has never depended on volume. So teach me to recognize you, not by spectacular signs, but by your character. If what I'm hearing fills me with hatred, it isn't you. If it feeds my pride, it isn't you. If it leads me away from love, it isn't you. If it asks me to abandon truth, it isn't you. But if it calls me to forgive when I want revenge, if it tells me to love when my heart wants to close, if it strengthens me to keep going when quitting feels easier, if it draws me closer to hope instead of despair, then maybe, just maybe, that's your gentle voice reaching through the noise.